We're back, baby.
Oh, boy.
We're back.
Woo!
Episode 4.
Episode 4.
Already.
Our movie collection, baby. All right, now sit back. Listen to us talk about Chace's pick of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Sit back and sip that Kool-Aid.
Just tell me what you want me to fuck, baby. What movie did you pick, Chase?
One Child Nation. Now playing in select theaters. No, I did. I went with a comedy classic, very underrated, MacGruber.
Hell yeah.
Film adaptation of the skit on SNL.
Yes, of the same name.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a pick. You got me.
Yeah.
I really did not know what you were going to pick this week.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Like I was.
I think that's the best part of this podcast.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, over the weekend I was on HBO and I was looking for a movie to watch, and then I saw that, like comedy classics or rewatchable comedies or whatever it was, like the list of different movies, and there was a few good ones on there.
The Mask, Mean Girls.
Yeah, and there's a lot of classics. But I saw MacGruber and I was like, oh my god, that is such a good one. Plus, I figured because there were some other ones that were a little bit longer, but I just thought it'd be good to watch something that wasn't too long.
God, I mean, I know
Funny.
By now, 9 years later, people must have seen this movie by now. I mean, not a lot of people, but like definitely more than the people in the theater.
Well,
this is definitely a DVD star.
Oh yeah,
this movie.
Because I'll give you
how we found it.
I'll give you a fun fact later about its stretch in theaters and how little it really had.
Oh god,
which would probably go down.
I already took a quick peek at the box office.
Oh yeah,
not so good.
No. But no, I thought it was like way less people have heard of this. I've actually seen this movie.
Yeah, it is. If you recommend this movie, it's not at that level. It's a cult.
Yeah,
it's a cult.
I've heard of this movie from you guys.
Yeah.
I don't even know the way about the SNL skit.
Well, the way we actually watched it the first time was a funny story because we were up at Barry's place in Sunday River, and like in the town up in Maine, there's like a little movie store. So we, every once in a while, when we actually went there for a few years in a row, but we'd go there to like rent a movie and stuff for like one of the nights or the days. And so, of course, we were like, oh, let's get something really funny that we're just going to laugh at and blah, 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 like something like stupid. So we saw it, and we expected it to be like a really bad like comedy.
Because we also rented at the same time, right? Or was it a different year?
No, it could have been
Stan Helsing.
Oh, my God, yeah.
The parody movie of Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Stan Helsing?
Stan Helsing.
Who's in that?
Nobody, dude. He was a piece of shit.
Like the bottom of the barrel, like Scary Movie 5, bottom of the barrel, but even farther than
even
that.
Worse than that. Like fucking those epic movie trash.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got it, and then we were pleasantly surprised that we fucking thought it was one of the funniest movies ever.
Yeah. It's Will Forte. I think anything with Will Forte I love. I mean, I love Last Man on Earth.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I've told Tom, he's gave it a fair shot.
I liked it. I liked him in the beginning, but then the
Yeah.
show I didn't really like.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
But I do like Will Forte. That's what kind
he's
of carried
amazing.
it for me for
He's
a little
so
while.
good in this movie.
I just
It's
love
funny.
him.
His
Like,
facial expressions.
He even has some of those skits in that weird like Tim and Eric show.
Mm-hmm.
He has like these skits where like one is him as like he's like trying to sell swords. He's like, come into my sword shop, and it's him just like wicked intense, and like he is so funny when he gets intense in his face, and he's just
his
like,
facial expressions. Yeah.
oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Like, what other movies? Like, oh god! Like when it comes to Will Forte, he's one of those people that is kind of like he like you can't think of many movies that he's even been in.
Yeah.
But he's definitely been in a shit ton.
I can't think of any other than MacGruber.
I'm looking now.
Well,
I mean, he was obviously just in Good Boys, which we just saw.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's got a lot of TV acting.
I've definitely seen
Tim and Eric.
I remember I've seen. Wait, was he in that movie?
He's in Keanu.
That was black
Who's he
and
in
white,
Keanu?
and he was one of the brothers.
I can't remember.
And it was
Hoka.
like Nebraska. Was he in Nebraska?
Yeah, he's the main character.
Okay,
Nebraska.
So that was around. I think around that time too. He was had done a few things. Maybe not.
Yeah, that came out.
But I remember that was like a award winning or at least nominated.
He was in Popstar, Never Stop Popping.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping. Sorry, is the actual title.
Yeah.
That's directed by the same director as this one.
Yeah, that movie was bad.
From Lonely Island. Oh, wasn't he in Keanu, the guy with the dreads?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, God, he's been in. Like, I'm looking at his IMDb. It's fucking endless. He was in Labor. He was Abraham Lincoln in the Lego Movie.
Really?
Yeah. He was a male cheerleader in Grown Ups 2. He was the main star of Nebraska, which was actually that's a drama.
No, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember that was when like all the awards.
I should
came out.
watch that because that's from the director of fucking The Descendants, the movie I told you about.
Oh,
George
yeah,
Clooney
yeah.
in Hawaii and all that shit.
Yeah.
Which I fucking love that movie.
No, that Nebraska was a really good movie. I liked it a lot.
He was on 30 Rock for 12 episodes.
Mm.
He's in That's My Boy as Phil. He was actually really funny in that movie. Oh, God. The Watch. Remember that movie? That fucking alien movie with Jonah Hill and Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn?
Oh my God.
Geez.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah. What the fuck?
He was on Parks and Rec. Who was he in Parks and Rec?
He was the guy, the time capsule guy, who wanted to put Twilight in the time capsule.
That's right. Yep.
And he chained himself to the radiator in Leslie's office.
Have you ever seen this movie, The Brothers Solomon?
So I need to see that, but I've heard that movie. Zanosko and Holland always talk about that or bring it up and say it's hilarious.
Wow, it's directed by Bob Odenkirk. Saul Goodman himself.
Really?
Huh. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the Solomon Brothers is really good.
He's in Beer Fest.
Yeah.
Around the World in 80 Days with Jackie Chan.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of shit. But I mean, he's
never really the star.
No, it's like Nebraska, this, Last Man on Earth.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean the Brothers Solomon, but that's like fucking 15 years ago.
Brothers Solomon.
That's what it's called. I don't know. I've seen that movie too,
really?
but it was a long. I mean, it was fucking old. Well, anyway, should we talk about this movie?
Yeah, it's got at least the plot's got to be pretty fucking straightforward.
Yeah, it's directed by Jorma Taccone. He's one of the three people from The Lonely Island. With he's childhood friends with Andy Samberg and Akiva Schaffer. They all joined SNL at the same time.
Oh,
yeah.
What's
the other ones just writers?
You know, Dick in a Box.
No,
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. I'm on a boat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the other two were just writers, right?
Yeah, two. Yeah, Jorma and Akiva are the writers, and then Andy Samberg was the star. All right, this movie stars Will Forte in the title role. MacGruber.
I thought this movie came out earlier than 2010.
It feels like, but that's crazy that we rented this movie like 9 years ago.
Yeah,
8 years ago. Jesus, time's
like it's weird. Like, it does initially. I feel like it was longer too, but then like I don't know. At the same
if I had to guess, you'd say like early 2000s.
Yeah,
especially because like it came from SNL, and SNL wasn't really funny.
Well, he's from this crew, the Kristen Wiig, the Maya Rudolph, the Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah,
but then for us,
but SNL is famously hit a cliff at the early 2000s. It was funnier back in like the 90s and
2000s were not that bad.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there was some bad years. It got better with Kristen Wiig, Bill Hader. Yeah, that crew's really good.
Yeah,
the crew right now it's not you can't. I mean, what's the fucking girl's name who does Hillary Clinton and shit? What the fuck is her name?
Yeah,
she's pretty popular. Kate.
Amy Adams.
No, well, anywho, the cast right now is never good, but that Bill Hader, Will Forte, Kristen Wiig group was great.
Yeah.
They've all gone on to successful careers.
But it was most popular like back in the day, right?
I guess. I mean, SNL is always...
Like when like Chris Farley and all those guys were on SNL? Isn't that when SNL was like the best?
No.
It was really good. I know in the 80s.
It was better.
Well, then you got the Will Ferrell and Jimmy Fallon years. Then
when was that?
The late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, before them. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So 2010.
There's definitely probably...
Well, he was... I don't know what year he left SNL.
Yeah. I'm sure if you look back too, it was a constant like up and down kind of thing.
Yeah, SNL's always been
you'd hit it. You'd have a good cast, and then obviously
I've always hated SNL.
They'd always do well.
My whole life.
You were Mad TV.
No, I hated all sketch comedies. I think they're all terrible.
I like a lot of the famous skits, but
yeah,
I'm not
the famous skits are great. But watching it is like this sucks.
Yeah, there's only so many famous skits.
More or less, it then turns into having to deal with.
And if there's
15 shitty ones,
if there's 15 great skits. That's one every 2 years.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, SNL in the last couple years has been really popular with Alec Baldwin being Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah.
2 years ago, I think SNL had like record high ratings.
Really?
Because of Alec Trump.
No, there was.
Alec Baldwin as
Trump.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit was super popular.
Yeah.
But I don't think he actually retired from doing that.
Yeah.
Because, dude, he was doing it for like 2 years.
Yeah, and I think he was probably sick of the death threat.
I'm fucking sick of political comedy. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's fucking old.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus. All right.
So what happened in the movie?
Well,
Mike?
it also stars Kristen Wiig as Vicky St. Elmo, MacGruber's work partner and love interest. Ryan Phillippe as Dixon Piper.
This is probably Ryan
Maya
Phillippe's
Rudolph.
last movie.
What?
This is probably his last movie, Ryan Phillippe.
What else has he done? He's been in like that show Shooter.
The crazy thing is
Mark
he's
Wahlberg
still,
TV show.
The Mark
even in
Wahlberg
this movie
spin-off show.
Even in this movie, he was obviously older, but he still looked like wicked young.
Yeah, I saw a picture of like, I was like something because I watched Big Little Lies, and obviously he has a kid with Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah,
and I saw a thing with like her and her daughter who's like 19 now, and she looks like a young, hot Reese Witherspoon.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I saw
and
that.
It's crazy
too.
that it's like her dad's Ryan Phillippe.
Yeah,
but he's good. I mean, he's aged good.
Yeah.
He's aged like fine wine, baby.
Him and Paul Rudd are sucking that sauce.
There, yeah, Paul Rudd's man. He has not aged a day.
No.
It was the same as he did in Clueless.
I was gonna say they should do a Clueless reboot and have him in it.
No.
Just pick up where he
Chase, that was the worst idea you've ever.
I don't think so.
Yeah, get out.
You should have chose Clueless.
I think what
I'm
is
putting
one?
that in the back burner.
Which one?
Clueless.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Love that movie.
That is a great movie.
You know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing for my week?
No.
Scream.
Scream's a great flick.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Remember how popular Scream was when it came out?
Oh my
was
god!
huge.
Are you kidding me?
Well, that era too. That like there was all those horror movies. Like there was Scream. I still know.
It was like the rebirth of the slasher movie.
Yeah,
Slasher movie's dead.
Valentine
Another
movie.
great slasher, like a guy.
Yeah,
you know,
Wes
like,
Craven, dude. Fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. He fucking did it again with Scream.
Scream was good.
But Scream's like a fucking crazy movie because it's like almost not a spoof, but it's like a, you know, because in the movie like Jamie Kennedy like references scary movies.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Remember that?
yeah.
So like
But
the
then as
movies.
the Screams go on too, it's like they acknowledge that that it happened in that world, and then there's like spoofs of it and stuff. It's like weird how.
Yeah.
Remember Scream 4? Like
I think I've
6
seen them
years
all,
ago or
yeah.
something.
Wait, 6 years ago? Maybe not that one.
You never saw Scream 4?
Maybe not that one.
I don't know if I did either.
I remember
No?
3
I don't know.
because it was like
It wasn't horrible, but dude, I mean,
Yeah.
has anybody talked about Scream 4?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, how many more people? Because everyone was like, I was the sister's brother.
Yeah, what
of
was the second
person
one?
that
Second
you-
one was college, right? She goes to college.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? The third one always slips from my fucking brain.
I think it was the one with it was L.A., like Hollywood, like big motion
You're
picture
right, and they're
one.
making a movie
And
of
they're
the.
making a
Oh
movie.
yeah.
And it was like the director, writer guy, younger guy.
And it was her half brother, right?
Yeah, it was like her half brother.
Yeah.
And the end of the movie is on the set.
Set.
Yeah, and there's like
Wow,
the fake
alright, let's come back.
stones.
Yeah.
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 So I remember
Those are
also
good.
running
That's a good
through the
trilogy.
house and stuff. Yeah, it actually wasn't bad as
No.
far as from one to the other.
No.
I still
Jeez.
know what you did last summer. There was
If
also
someone
that
picked
one.
Scream, I'd watch it, man.
He'd
That's a
have to.
classic.
That is a classic. All right. Movie also stars Val Kilmer as the villain, Dieter von Kunth.
Yeah.
Movie came out in 2010, as we said.
Wow.
Yep. It's runtime is 99 minutes.
Runtime's 99 minutes. We'll be touching down.
Budget was
shortly.
$10 million. And I'll save the box office for after we talk about the plot.
Yeah.
'Cause it's something else. All right. The movie starts off with Dieter von Kunth stealing the fucking warhead.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking kills that guy. Then it cuts to fucking MacGruber, and he's in the mountains. He's like a monk.
Yeah. The
I love his hair.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
hair in the beginning.
Yeah, it's like long and curly.
It's
He
like-
looks like Lord of the Rings character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he looks nothing like he does when he fucking just buzzes it later in the fucking rain.
yeah. The funny thing is that buzzer he has is like the same one of the same buzzers I have.
Really?
I've realized it. It was like the way the button. I was like, oh my god. And
Wow.
I got mine. It's definitely not 9 years old, so it's still kicking around.
Oh shit. All right.
But yeah, it's the classic. Like we got to bring you back in.
Yeah. So the Colonel Faith, and Lieutenant Piper are searching for the Green Beret, Navy SEAL, and Army Ranger MacGruber. That's what it says right here.
That's so good.
Never fired a gun.
Yeah, he's never fired a gun, but he's a Navy SEAL, a Green Beret, and an Army Ranger. Okay. So they go there. They try to convince him to come back. They tell him it's Kunth who killed MacGruber's wife in a fucking, in that crazy explosion. He denies them, right?
Yeah.
So what makes MacGruber go back?
Just his.
Oh, he has the dream.
The dream
about
that
happening.
he wakes up
Shows us how she
screaming.
grew up, yeah.
I love when he screams in this movie.
know.
Some of the funniest parts.
His face is hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
is.
God.
He looks like a Muppet, like that Muppet. You know,
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
With
Meep.
Yeah, Meep. Yeah.
Oh my God, he does. All right, so then later that night he has that nightmare, and then he goes back and he digs up his own grave.
Oh yeah, because he's supposed to be dead.
Yeah, and it's pouring rain, and inside his coffin is his clothes laid out perfectly.
His MacGruber outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how he's just like everything's soaked and he's putting it on. Just
Yeah,
like
then
wet jeans.
Then he looks up and he fucking screams. All right, so then he goes to the Pentagon, tells him he's in, and then fucking Piper tries to join.
Oh yeah, because he's got to make the team.
Yeah, and he's like, "You think your shit doesn't stink? Guess what? It smells like shit." And then he fucking headbutts him.
Yeah. Almost like breaks his
He's such a
nose.
prick.
Yeah, he's such a dick. And he goes off and he recruits his fucking killer stopping team, whatever the fuck he calls it.
Yeah.
And he fucking recruits like Chris Jericho, the Great Khali, MVP, and Kane.
Yeah, all wrestlers.
Yeah. And fucking the Big Show, he's gay.
Yeah, so he crosses him off the list.
Yeah.
Real PC.
And then they're all in the fucking the van with all the explosives.
Oh yeah.
Then he goes off. He's talking to the captain. And then I love when he's talking to Piper and he's like, "You want to go?" He's all in his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that scene. Because his wig, I love he's always moving his wigs like fucking.
Yeah, it looks so bad.
Yeah,
like
it
his
does.
Neck, he's like a fucking turtle.
He's like Ebly with that like neck.
Yeah. That's what it is.
That's our Ebly reference to the fucking episode.
Oh yeah, we got
One episode.
Yeah, no, he does. That wig is so funny on him.
So then he turns around. He's like, "I packed the van with the C4, blah blah."
Yeah, with my
Hand-packed
own
C4.
two.
Yeah, with my own bare hands, and explodes. Tug.
No.
No.
Call 911.
So then the next scene, he's dressed up like he went to a funeral.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're a great fucking group of guys.
Yeah. What you think of my eulogies? Oh, you could have said a few F words. Well, that was really fucking shit. It was a really fucking asshole of a day. I wonder how much of it, like those little like one-liners, is
I know. I wish we could watch the making
improvised,
of.
or if it's
Yeah, I love to watch the making of this movie. I had the DVD, but DVDs like rarely have.
I have the
Yeah.
DVD too, but it's definitely scratched up because I remember like years ago when we had a blizzard and like we all lost power for like 3 days because of it. And so I went out to my car because my car I could play like the DVDs. I remember like I was charging my phone and then put on MacGruber because I still had it from like putting it in the DVD thing in there.
Wow.
Remember that? Remember when we lost power?
Yeah.
Oh
For
shit!
days.
And
Remember?
it was like the winter. It was like there was a lot of because it was the crazy storm.
Yeah.
I remember losing it for like a few days.
There's
We
so
went
many.
days without power.
Yeah.
I remember like one day I went to the McDonald's in Seekonk just to charge my phone, and it was funny because the only place that was like that had an outlet, it was this big booth, and this old lady was sitting there. I was like, "Oh, do you mind if I sit with you?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's fine." And I was
Should
like,
give you a
shoot-
hand job?
No, and I was like
Hell
shooting
yeah.
the shit with her, but I was like afterwards, it was like, "Oh, if the power goes out, and then you're forced to talk to people."
Ugh.
Slip her a note. Meet me in the bathroom.
Yeah, me in the bathroom.
Slip her a fucking date rape drug in her, fucking soda.
A date rape
Fucking-
drub in a date. Just give her that, or a prune. Better yet, here. Just a prune.
All right, Sonny. I only do anal.
Good.
Fuck yeah.
Your spitter, mine.
You can come inside my belly because I'm fucking.
Oh.
I've already gone through
man.
menopause.
Oh.
Okay.
All right,
I
that's
really cut
disgusting.
that. Okay. All right. So then he fucking begs Piper to join the team. Tell me what you want me to fuck. Yeah. Fucking suck your dick. You know. I love when he's fucking bent over and he's like, "Got any white out or copy toner will do." And then I love when he's sitting there and the captain walks in, dude, and he's fucking like, he's like this, and he's like pulling up his fucking whitey tighties.
Oh, MacGruber, there's a helicopter up on the roof, and he's just looking at him.
Yeah, it's like all awkward.
He just looks like a weird, like, little kid with his pants down in
He
the
does.
bathroom. Because he's got the
It's whitey tighties. Whitey tighties makes it funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, my God.
who the fuck wears whitey tighties?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, I can't imagine wearing whitey tighties. Like your dick, your balls would be so scrunched up.
I don't know. I wear boxer briefs, so I don't.
Yeah, but whitey tighties like gets in
the
there.
Weirdest part about the weirdest part about whitey tighties, I think would be like the feeling of like it ending right on your leg.
Yeah.
And no short part of it.
Yeah.
There's no like shoot, Yeah. It's just tight around your fucking
like,
thigh.
Because boxers, like obviously I chafe. I'm a bigger guy.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have that, I would have pure skin on skin.
Yeah.
I would take my pants off and then they'd be all red blisters.
Yeah.
I have to wear permanent baby powder.
You already do.
Yeah, I do. Fucking drench my whole body in it before I go to work.
Nah, you should just get a little kiddie pool down here, and before you leave, you'll just come down and
just dunk my whole body in
like
it.
a chinchilla.
Just fucking powder you up, dude, like a fucking chicken cutlet.
I love it. I love the gliding of it. I just skate around at work.
What if you use petroleum jelly instead?
What?
I'm saying.
Don't they have that? It's like a lube. Like I've seen that for like fat guys.
But if
like,
you like petroleum jelly,
yeah, they have that for like
thigh lube.
It's like thigh like lube-ish lotion where it smooths it so you don't. So there's no rubbing.
Do petroleum jelly.
I should.
That'd be a whole new.
I should just do KY and fuck my own ass.
Mineral oil.
Yeah. You should get the sensation when it like turns hot.
You should get industrial grade like lube like for like industrial machines.
Yeah, like black like grease.
The black grease, dude. Just lube up your thighs.
You'll get an infection.
I can get so much work done. You get fucking cancer in like a month.
I don't know why that reminds me of like we were watching this show, me and Heather, called like My Strange Addiction.
I knew you were gonna say that. Show.
Not like that, or like it was something like that. No. It was Intervention, but it wasn't for hardcore drugs. It was for weird things.
Oh yeah.
And the guy was addicted to drinking hand sanitizer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and he would get him all fucked up.
Hell yeah.
Because it actually does get you fucked up.
Oh yeah.
But it's horrible for
I was
your
gonna
body.
say it's probably like not even the alcohol part.
Why not just drink alcohol?
I don't know. The guy was addicted to it because he's like, because he was kind of an alcoholic, but then he like switched to this because it's like, dude, a jug of hand sanitizer is like, $4 or something at the CVS.
Jug of hand
it was all money. It was money that got him into it because he tried it and then he got addicted and he's fucking weird. He lived with his mom and like she started hiding it from him and he was like flipping out.
How much hand sanitizer would he drink a day?
A lot. Like he would drink a whole thing of it and then like he would just drink tons of it. Just tons of it.
Just straight drinking it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if he like adds water so it's like more of a drink, but he just slurps it.
Nah, he would do it straight up.
How do you do that and not die?
I don't know. His health was really bad.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure his insides
constant
were just
chemicals
like paper thin. All of his organs.
Oh, imagine doing that.
Oh,
like it's gross. It's like jelly, isn't it?
Or if you
get
that's
like, what I mean.
If you get soap in your mouth, it tastes like it's chemicals.
Yeah,
it's like it immediately tastes like a battery. You're like, oh god, I'm not supposed to eat that.
Ugh.
I can only imagine what hand sanitizer.
Plus, it's not like. It's not like a full liquid where you can chug it, just get it down. That you have to like force out of the bottle on one hand, like squirt it like a condiment into your mouth.
Yeah.
Or like
he would drink it and then he'd chase it with like something else.
Oh, that's so funny.
Chase it.
That's so gross.
Yeah. Is that disgusting? Oh, I'm sorry I brought that up.
I'm fucking
so
disgusting.
Fucked up on hand sanitizer right now.
Mom!
Mom, where's my jug?
Yeah, no, there's actually a scene like that when she fucking hides it and he fucking loses his mind.
Where's my fucking jug?
Like there's a scene like him going down to like CVS buying it.
Yeah, like he doesn't have to go to like a liquor store.
No.
Oh yeah,
it's like cheap.
That's the probably thing. Yeah, it's always the accessibility to and cheap and.
All right, anyway, back to the movie now. Come on, guys. All right, so Piper joins the team. Vicky St. Elmo joins the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're off.
The three of them.
The three of them. They're off.
The three amigos.
So they go to nightclub. Oh, we jumped over the fucking scene with his car. I like that scene when he pulled like earlier when he pulls the fucking car cover off it and you think it's like a nice car, like a fucking
like
Corvette
a Mustang
or something.
Yeah.
It's like a little Miata.
Yeah, I know.
Rosanna. And I love his fucking fascination with the fucking Blomp Kump. What the fuck is what's the fucking name?
I mean, like the
Blomp.
radio that you have to pull out. Yeah. What's it called?
Blomp.
Plonk.
Punk. I don't know, something like that.
It's weird. Yeah.
And he always takes it with him. All right. I derailed this again. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So they go off to the nightclub. They go inside. They fucking MacGruber just goes in and he goes head first, dude.
Yeah.
He fucking calls out cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. He fucking
goes up on stage.
Yep.
Tells them where they can find him the next day.
So then he throws the microphone through the fucking glass. They fucking leave. The next day, he dressed Vicky up as him to go to a cafe to wait for the guys to come, the henchmen. And they're hiding off in a van. The van gets shot up by the henchmen. There's a funny scene with Vicky when she's freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Right, guys?
Oh,
yeah.
Yup. All right. Okay. And so then after that, MacGruber and Piper, they kill the guys.
Yep.
Doesn't he crush him with the car?
Yeah, he gets them off.
Oh, yeah. He
hits the gas.
Pins him, yeah. So then they go to the warehouse, and that's when fucking MacGruber fucking puts that fucking, what is that?
The celery
up his fucking ass.
Yeah.
The classic celery shot.
And he's holding his dick in his hands. And then what happens? Oh, I like when Vicky goes in and they immediately, like literally instantly know that's not their guy.
Right before she goes in.
I love that.
He even tells her, like, now they're not going to be able to, you're going to have a little bit of time because they're not going to recognize you right away. And as soon as she opens the door, that's not Haas.
That's not Haas. I like the guy's names in this movie. What's his name? Haas Bender? I like that name, Haas Bender.
It's funny you say that, too, because there are a lot of, they do have a lot of cool names.
Oh,
I mean, even Kunth, Kunth.
Oh, Dieter von Kunth.
Yeah.
I love that name. La 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 la.
La la la.
La lulu. All right. So
he announces.
So they fail pretty much. They get the money and the passcodes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then after that, they go to the charity event.
Mm-hmm.
Where I like that scene when he's dressed up and his hair's slicked back.
Yeah.
And the fucking "Take Me Home Tonight" song's playing.
Oh, dude, he looks so funny.
He's bringing his car radio in. He's like, can I take your coat, sir? And he's like, no. And he's, can I take your car stereo, sir? And she's like, nice try.
Yeah.
So what happens in that scene? Oh, I like how fucking Val Kilmer, who kills in this movie, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I think it's on. What else has Val Kilmer been in other than I think straight to Redbox movies?
Yeah, he hasn't really been
in the last fucking 8 years. Yeah. What the fuck has he been? I don't know.
Now he looks like a fucking monster, so he's not going to be in anything ever.
So sad. It's sad because he did have, he was sick. Fucking cancer.
Yeah.
That is sad. It's crazy how in 9 years he can go from a fatter Val Kilmer to
now he looks small.
He looks skinnier.
He always looked huge. He always looked like a big guy.
He looks gross. Sorry.
He looks like a monster.
Sorry, that was mean.
He looks like a gross cancer monster.
Okay, yeah. He's been in mostly shitty straight to Redbox movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sad when MacGruber is your last big movie.
Yeah.
And this movie is a fucking flop.
Yeah.
It's a cult classic, but it's a flop. Jesus, dude. Oh my God. Even before he was in straight to Redbox movies.
Yeah, he had a real.
Oh, here we go. 2006, Deja Vu.
Jesus.
Wow.
That's the only fucking movie with a big actor that was actually well known. Holy shnikes. All right, anyway, back to the movie.
Poor Val Kilmer.
All right, so they're at the party. Val Kilmer's fucking painting the old lady.
Oh yeah.
And then fucking MacGruber. Right, is that the same scene?
No, that's when they go to the nightclub when he first announces that he's looking for him.
That's that. Okay.
That's the scene when he's painting the old lady where he's okay, go kill him now.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He's playing poker.
Poker, yeah. I like that scene. When
and he walks in and he's full of shit. He's telling the other guy who's
the senator.
Who's in the pot.
He's bluffing.
It's funny
because tell by his little beady eyes.
And he loses that money, which then causes him to have to do a favor.
Yeah.
So MacGruber actually caused the colonel to get shot.
Yeah.
MacGruber just fucks shit up.
I love when Val Kilmer reveals his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, what does he say? Straight flush?
Bluffing. And he's like, straight flush. He just flips it right.
And MacGruber's like,
oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry about your money.
All right, so then, that's when they throw him out. And he's like, He's like, my fucking back.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't wait to kill you. I can't wait. He keeps telling me he's gonna chop his dick off and shove it down his own mouth.
He's like, all right, you.
He's like, I'm gonna flip around and kick you in the jaw, breaking it in 4 places.
Yeah.
Because then I'm gonna rip someone's throat out. How about you?
Yeah. How about you? Small
fry. And he's a fucking giant dude.
Yeah, giant fat guy.
Who's first?
Oh, I just love when he's like, my fucking back.
The window. Oh, fuck, my fucking back. And then he smashes his radio and throws the radio at him.
That's a bomb cap. I just love when he says, my fucking back. Like, who created that line?
I know, yeah. There's a lot of really...
Why would he say that line? I don't know why.
That's what I mean. Like, there's so many of these great one-liners that either
it's
was
amazing.
just from multiple takes and just, like, laughing
It's got to be some sort of improv.
Yeah.
All right, so then... After that, they go to the fucking Pentagon, and that's where he fails and he gets kicked off the case.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're at the fucking back at MacGruber's trailer, and he's telling the story about how he met his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then, how he fucking pretty much stole her from Dieter.
Yeah, from Val Kilmer. Yeah. But they were in
why
college
did Cunt kill your wife? He's like, I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea to this day.
He goes, well, we were all friends back in the day, and it shows them younger.
Yeah.
And fucking Val Kilmer is playing the guitar, and he's smiling.
Yeah.
Dude. He's all happy and he's smiling. He's like, we were all friends, and they were in love. He goes, and they got married. And he goes, that's about the time I started fucking her on the side.
Yeah.
He goes, I was comfortable enough with I was comfortable enough with her for her to be the first person to ever eat my butt.
Yeah.
And he goes, and then he found out, and then she was pregnant with his child, so of course I made her get an abortion, which she agreed to, so we could get a fresh start.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so fucked up. So what happens next? Oh, yeah, so then they get shot up, right?
Oh yeah,
and
he grabs
uses
Ryan Phillippe as a shield.
Oh yeah,
shield. You get shot like 200 fucking times.
Is he dead? Of course he's dead. Holy shit,
he's alive.
Then he goes back to Vicky's house and he fucking fucks her.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's wicked funny.
Yeah, the music's playing. It's all sexy.
Yeah, I know. It's such a great
cuts and there's no music, and he's like,
I'm gonna fucking fill you up.
He's like, I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. Oh, I'm gonna spill it.
Yeah, I'm gonna spill it. Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm gonna fill you up. Oh yeah. She's like, I'm gonna fill you up. Yeah. He's like, let me do the talking.
Oh, it's such a good scene.
I'm gonna spill it.
I'm gonna spill it.
And then when he fucks the ghost,
then he goes off to fuck his wife at the fucking...
because then he feels guilty, leaves, goes to the graveyard. Then his dead wife's ghost appears, and then they start fucking. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna shoot it. You know, I'm gonna shoot.
I'm gonna shoot.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot.
He's like, oh, I shot. I love how he's just fucking air.
Yeah. The guy.
The groundskeeper.
Yeah, sees
him, dude. He's just humping air.
Oh, so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Or like, I looked earlier when they're in the Miata. And the guy's like, nice car, dickhead.
Yeah.
And he fucking...
memorizes the fucking license plate.
He zooms in on his license plate and he's like, keeps repeating it to himself.
Yeah.
And I like when Ryan Phillippe finds the fucking thing and he opens it.
It's
like a horror movie almost.
It's like MacGruber's journal.
Yeah.
And the first page is clues and there's nothing for the case they're working on. And then the next page is the fucking license plate number written over and over and over again 500,000 times.
And he keeps flipping and it's like individual numbers. It's like I feel bad for the person who had to actually make that for the movie.
Oh yeah,
like, they had to write like the numbers 800 million times per page.
Yeah, because it was the individual letters was like they did the whole page and then just colored in everything except
did
to make
negative space.
Yeah. It was like crazy.
And then it's the fucking sketches of fucking him pooping on the guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and then it zooms in even more, and it's him pooping, and the guy's like looking up.
It's funny because like
you can see his little, you can see his little peanut, like his little like ween hanging out too, and he's peeing as well.
Peeing and pooping.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So after he's done fucking his wife, he walks out and he sees the fucking Dodge Neon.
Yeah.
I love. He's on the phone with the captain, and he picks up a random crowbar, or the fuck it is, a pipe, and he starts smashing the windows, dude. He smashes the back window and then he's like going like this. He's like getting all the extra glass off the fucking rim of it.
I just love how the entire time he's destroying this car, but still in full conversation and focus of talking to him.
Yeah.
Like he's like, or to the colonel or whatever.
He smashed the fuck out of it, then lights it on fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, why do you
What the fuck, man?
He's like, what the fuck? Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah. He like scurries into his car too, like he's not even going to stick around.
I love it. That was one of my favorite scenes back when we first watched this movie.
See, this movie does have really, because it's definitely built like an SNL, like almost just a bunch of SNL skits. Like just, I mean, everything is, it's all scenes, but this, it's just like they just built it off of skit after skit.
I feel like that, him fucking Vicky, him fucking his wife's ghost, and then him blowing up that car are probably the funniest 3 segments of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
You know, those are like some of the most memorable. You know, I still say I'm going to shoot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to fill you up.
I mean, the first time I saw this movie wasn't that long ago.
It was a year ago.
Yeah.
It was like right before we moved into this house.
When the fucking van blows up with all the guys.
That's one of the funniest
scenes.
Wicked
funny.
That's easily one of the funniest
scenes.
Then the fucking scene where he's like after the funeral.
Oh, it's
the first time I saw it, that scene was fucking making me laugh so hard, dude.
Yeah, this movie, like, with the van, you don't definitely never expect that.
Like, I kind of expected something terrible to happen.
Yeah,
but
the
like,
way it's filmed.
Yeah. But then it's like his reaction to it was the funniest part.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
Call 911.
Yeah. Is there someone in there?
Is anyone alive?
See, that's what this movie did really, like, I always thought was funny was they'd have, like, his reactions. Like, the part of, like,
real world reaction.
Yeah. Are so funny. It's so funny.
All right, so after blowing up that guy's car, he returns to Vicky's house. She's been kidnapped by Kuntz. And then he figures out the plan is to bomb the State of the Union address.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. He goes to the compound with Piper. And he fucking rips that first dude's throat out. Finally, after the whole movie talking about it.
Talking about ripping throats.
Yeah, because his track record's pretty bad with never shooting guns and all that.
When did Rambo come out? The new Rambo?
Like 2005. I don't know. What do you mean?
Remember in Rambo, he actually does that?
Does he?
Yeah, remember?
Dude, I haven't seen.
Is ripping
I've seen the reboot of Rambo like
from
one time.
Roadhouse? Is that a thing that happened in Roadhouse?
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, it is.
Right?
It is. It's Patrick Swayze rips that guy's throat out.
Yeah, isn't that where it's from?
Yeah,
because I remember Family Guy
the Rambo remake. He does it to a guy.
Really?
Yeah, he rips a guy's throat out.
The trailer, the first official trailer came out today for that Last Blood.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'd see that in theaters.
Yeah.
It's probably the last time he'll ever do it. Hopefully the last time he'll ever do it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe him, and then they'll reboot it in
It'll be a
7
black
years. From a whole different...
Oh, they'll
from the
definitely
beginning.
reboot.
Yeah.
It's a fucking IP. They have to... In 20 years, there's no way they're not going to reboot Rambo.
Yeah.
You know?
It'll be Michael B. Jordan.
It'll be a girl.
Oh, fuck. It probably will be a girl.
Rambo.
Yeah.
Or be a tranny.
Oh.
In 20 or 30 years, we're going to be even more open as a society.
No,
more PC.
they'll remake it in 50 years. Everything will be robots. They'll call it Roomba.
Yeah.
Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. You were in the bathroom or something. Did you see the news about The Matrix?
No.
The Matrix 4 has been greenlit with fucking the original directors and...
The sisters?
Yeah.
Really?
And fucking Trinity and Neo are back.
Yeah,
are you serious?
Swear to God.
How?
It's on IGN.
How?
I don't know. It's happening.
But like we were saying, they got to fucking pump that movie out fast because like Keanu is right now so hot. And so like, they got to use this momentum. And
he's like Hansel. He's so hot right now.
He's so hot right now.
He is, dude.
Yeah.
Especially with all these sexual
How are they going to
cases.
do that?
I don't know.
Trinity was alive, right? No, Trinity died. What the fuck?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some sort of...
Who even lived?
Morpheus? Jada Pinkett Smith's character. I can't think of it.
You know what scene that is?
Yes, that's from the first Matrix. Yeah. When he fucking like, gets out of the chair.
Yeah. And he's like shaking.
He's like,
yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, that and when he in the bathroom.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
He fucking puts himself through the bathroom
I think
wall.
that's a scene you're referencing.
Yeah.
The scene I'm picturing.
He does do it again
he does
when
do
he
it
breaks
again.
the handcuffs.
So intense.
All right.
You think that's air you're breathing?
What the fuck? If you want to hear us talk about The Matrix, Tom, listen to Keanu Reeves' best.
Well, I'm picking The Matrix next week, so.
Oh my God! Imagine we start doing movies that we've already talked about.
I know. I was gonna do I was actually gonna bring my Inception DVD.
Oh my God!
And be like,
Inception's a long fucking.
Yeah,
movie.
I know. I'm like, I want to do this.
When me and Tom watched it for best/worst, it was long. It was a good movie though.
No, it's good.
Great, great fucking movie. All right. So then he goes to the compound. He rips the first guy's throat out. They go inside. He rips another guy's throat out. He's going for his turkey.
I love when he's holding the skin.
Yeah,
like he rips the dude's throat out and he's holding it. It's like just a strip of skin.
I like it's my main move.
Yeah.
That's my main move. Get used to it because it's my main move.
Yeah. So then, I like when the second guy they ripped out his throat. They like set him up like a fucking weird
with the floss.
Wet.
Yeah, the floss.
The floss that he hid in his mouth earlier.
And like a little cup.
This is a little cup, and it says "You're all wet."
Yeah.
It's like the
stupidest fucking thing.
6 ounces of water. It's like the smallest amount of water.
So dumb. MacGruber, he finally shoots a gun.
You're
fucking ridiculous. Shooting those Uzis. You're all wet. You still laughing at that? You're all wet. You're all wet. What the fuck is that?
You're all wet.
You're all wet.
With a little bit of water.
Yeah.
You got me.
MacGruber. All right, so then he gets his turkey. He fucking rips that guy's.
Oh yeah,
out.
with what's his face?
Piper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He spins him around and brings him in close, and he grabs his hand.
They double team it.
And they double team it, dude. And then at the end, and then he's holding the skin, and he's like flopping it around. He's like, oh.
Yeah. Then they get taken by the guards to fucking go see Kunth.
Yep.
I like when they fucking when they're gonna cut his hair off, and they're like holding him, and he's like. It's so fucking. I love that scene when he gets his hair cut.
Yeah, and then even Kristen Wiig, she starts like, no.
Then he fucking rips the two dudes' throat out and does a backflip.
Yeah.
It
was badass.
Fucking badass.
And then handcuffs Kunth to the ladder thing, to the little rung.
Yep.
Yep.
He tries to disarm the bomb.
And then it turns into the SNL skit.
Tries to disarm. He's like,
it's
like, what the fuck is this?
The whole movie to a build-up of an SNL. The actual skit.
He opens it up. Of course I can disarm. He's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I know. I'm a one-wire guy. No, I'm a three-wire guy.
There's like a million wires in here.
Oh, look, there's a green one. But there's a bunch of green ones.
He takes out the fucking nuclear core. He takes out the guidance system.
A stationary bomb.
Yeah. And then they fucking run out, and then it shows fucking Dieter, and he's looking, around the corner. There's a fucking axe.
Yeah.
Breaking in case of emergency.
There's no fucking way he could do it, but he escapes. Then it cuts 6 months later. They're at their fucking wedding, and they're getting married. And then fucking shows Dieter. He's like half burnt.
Yeah,
it looks so funny.
Looks disgusting. It looks like Deadpool.
And he fucking shoots the fucking rocket, blows up the fucking.
Oh, the minute.
Who was that?
Priest.
Who was it?
Who was that?
He's been in a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he looks like someone. Yeah,
well,
he looks
everyone
like a
looks
person.
like someone.
And then he goes down there, he tackles MacGruber, and he gets we fucking forgot. I love when MacGruber, before he fucking handcuffs him, he does that spinning kick.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Kick. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, it was like the craziest. All these.
Hits him like 6 times.
Yeah, because he has the gun. He grabs the gun from Val Kilmer, Kunth, and then he was like, "Oh, I thought you didn't use guns." He's like, "I don't." And then he does like the craziest flurry of spinning.
It's literally one spin, but it's like 6,000 punches.
Yeah,
6,000 punches in
kicks. Like I've seen videos. Have you seen videos like where it's like 3 or 4 kids in karate all holding like the target pads?
Oh yeah, and they do.
And
there's
one kid doing like a tornado kick, and he's like hitting all of them on his way down.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen videos. Like,
they'll have like the boards or pads.
They'll have boards or those the target pads.
Yeah.
They look like, they basically look like ping pong paddles.
Yeah,
but they're like striking pads, and they're like all holding them like up above each other. And the kid will like run and like jump up and do like a fucking tornado kick and literally hit like 6-7 pads on his way down.
Well,
and he basically does that.
Yeah.
And fucking hits him in the face 6 times.
6,000 times.
The sound of the person.
Yeah.
Just like nonstop. Yeah.
And he's like instantly knocked down.
So back to the wedding. Punches fucking him, beats him up.
Yeah.
He fucking gets down on his knees. He's like, I'm going to cut your dick off.
Yeah, he pulls out the switchblade.
Yeah.
He pulls it out. Then he's like, go ahead. And he opens it, and it's a fucking weird burnt nub.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like not even a nub. It's like a mark.
Yeah,
it's like a bruise.
It's like a bruise where a dick was.
I like how like that's
like
how
laughing.
they decided to make it look like
Yeah. And he's like laughing.
It got blown off in the explosion.
He like doesn't care.
No! And he's so mad.
He's so mad. He fucking just headbutts him and then throws him through the wall. Yeah. He goes, Piper! And he fucking throws him the gun. He goes, fuck you, dude!
Yeah, I love that.
Fuck you, dude!
Shoots him 100,000 times.
As he's falling down a cliff, fucking, he's shooting him as he's falling.
And then he fucking shoots a grenade launcher on his dead body. Then pisses on him.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the movie.
Cue credits.
Hell yeah. All right, so how much do you guys think this movie made?
$9 million.
$6 million.
Yeah, well, Chace already knew. Fucking
It's 9.
motherfucker.
It cost 10 to make it.
I didn't
Made
know
10
the
to make,
exact
it
number.
made 9.3 worldwide.
I just know that it made
Worldwide.
just less
That's bad, dude.
than what it cost.
Wow.
Man. This movie's a fucking flop, dude.
I know.
It's a fucking flop, dude.
Which I guess is, I don't know.
I mean, I guess, like, what do you expect?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I would never go see a fucking SNL skit turned into a movie.
If it got good reviews, I would.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah,
but this didn't.
Because it's not the first SNL movie.
Yeah.
It's not even the first SNL skit to be turned
And
into
we
a
didn't
movie.
even see it when it came
The
out.
Blues Brothers. Coneheads.
Yeah.
We
It's
didn't
so
see
fucking
it
late.
until, I wonder, so it came out, that's interesting. So if it came out in 2010,
Yeah.
I wonder when we actually went and saw it. Or when we rented it. Was it?
I think the next year, because it's obviously on DVD, which takes a few months.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was probably... This came out May 21st, 2010. We probably rented it, like, what, February or January of 2011.
January,
Yeah. Superstar. There's another SNL movie that's
Yeah.
from a skit.
Oh, yeah.
Night of the
That's a good
Roxbury.
one. That's a good one.
A lot of their movies are just skits.
Yeah, but most of those are from their...
flop. Oh, some of them are flops.
Mm.
I don't think those movies made a ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's like, you have a smaller audience of who actually gets it, who's in on the joke,
Mm-hmm.
If people from the outside see it, it's like they don't have any of that connection of like the skits and stuff over
Yeah,
the
it's
years.
true.
It's
Yeah.
just like,
All right. Try to take a guess. Let's get the top 5 of what was out that year.
2010.
Of May 21st, 2010.
Enemy of
It's
the
a fourth in a animated series is number 1.
What?
Fourth
in
movie in an animated series. It's the last one of this animated series. Has an SNL cast member as the lead character. We might have covered it in Best Slash Worst.
Really?
same.
Osmosis Jones.
No. Come on, think.
Wasn't the Lego
What
movie,
SNL
was it?
character have we covered?
Lego movies wouldn't have
What
been
SNL
fourth.
character did we cover in Best Slash Worst?
Will Ferrell?
All right, what's the other one we covered?
Adam Sandler?
No, we never did Adam Sandler.
Bill
No.
Hader?
What?
Bill Hader?
No. Mike Myers.
Oh, yeah.
Shrek Forever After.
Oh.
Number
wow,
one.
Jesus.
Number one that week. First
Shrek.
weekend it was out, 70 million.
Wow, that's crazy.
The sequel to The King of the MCU was
Iron
number
Man
2.
2?
Iron Man 2 was out. Number 2, the box office. Ooh, an Australian actor portraying a very old folklore story.
Oh, Beowulf?
No. Someone who steals from the rich and gives it to the poor.
Peter Pan.
What?
Robin Hood?
Peter Pan?
Oh.
Robin Hood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I said it's
Wow,
Robin
weird.
Hood.
That was
Yeah,
weird.
Robin Hood. Come
Yeah.
on.
Hey, the same costume.
Yeah,
Two different guys, same
costume,
fucking outfit.
Shit, Peter Pan.
Some movie called Letters to Juliet as number fucking
Oh,
4.
yep. Letters to Juliet.
Just
yeah.
Right was
Oh,
number
Just
5.
Right. Yeah,
and number
okay, yeah.
6 was MacGruber that weekend.
Oh, yeah, MacGruber.
Opened
yeah.
to $4 million that weekend.
Wow. Man, if you went and saw MacGruber, you were fucking such a loser.
Ooh,
They only need to do that for 3 weeks in a row to keep up that $4 million.
number 8 at the box office was Nightmare on Elm Street 2010, starring Jackie Earle Haley.
Wow.
Callback, baby.
I heard.
Wow, that movie was that long ago? That's crazy.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so that's the box office. Not
Son
that
of a
good.
bitch.
Disappointment.
Yeah, not a
But-
great weekend, huh?
What?
Not a great week. Not really great movies.
There were some good movies in there.
Shrek
Iron Man,
4?
well, Iron Man 2 is not the best, but
Actually, I saw IGN had like their list of what they ranked all the Marvel movies.
yeah.
And I was surprised that they had like Iron Man 1 was like a lot lower on there. They had certain movies that were above Iron Man 1 that I was surprised about.
Really?
I don't know if they put... No, Thor was before it.
Like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, there was
Doctor
something.
Strange.
I mean, their favorite, which I don't necessarily disagree with, is
Civil War.
Winter Soldier.
I like one, yeah.
Yeah, that was their number one.
As just an individual movie, it's good. But it's like hard to like. Endgame is so good. It's so hard to. But is it the best movie?
Dude, I still like Infinity War. Right?
I have to see Endgame again because
Endgame is just too messy.
Saw it once.
Too messy.
It gets a little messy, but
time travels.
I don't even think Infinity War is the best one. I do think it's either Winter Soldier or Guardians.
Civil War was really good.
It's Guardians or Winter Soldier for me.
Yeah, Guardians was
Thor
high.
Ragnarok
like
was really
Guardians
good.
Volume 2 beat out like
it's not even that bad of a movie, but
yeah, no, Guardians Galaxy 2 beat out a lot of other movies that were like the first of their superhero and stuff. It was funny. Like how those movies were just so good that the second one beats out the majority of all other movies, all other characters rather. Like Hulk was obviously number one. I mean, the worst.
Yeah, Incredible Hulk is easily the worst. Also because it has like nothing to do with the rest.
Right.
Chace, Facts Man.
All right.
Hit us, baby.
Let's hit you with some goofs.
I want to learn stuff about this movie.
How about quotes, crazy credits, or soundtrack?
No, I want you to tell me some fucking facts.
All right.
So fucking
what the fuck are we paying you for?
Well, that sexy Mazda Miata, that actually, you know who owns that? Guess
Val Kilmer.
No, Will Forte.
Really?
Yeah, he actually owns the one that they used in the film, that he drives in the film.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But that makes it even better.
It's a Sunday car.
Which I wondered, too, when they were, like, writing it and stuff, they must have. I mean, it's such a great idea to be like, okay, what does MacGruber drive? With his hairstyle and all that. He definitely drives a fucking Miata.
Yeah.
With, like, the old, like, tape player, the set thing that you take out.
Because they're spoofing MacGyver.
Yeah.
MacGyver was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like MacGruber is kind of like an 80s character.
So this was the fun fact about the being in theaters. So it suffered one of the biggest theatrical fall-offs in recent cinema history. It went from having 2,546 theaters, or being in that many cinemas.
Yeah, screens, yeah.
And it went down to 177 in 3 weeks.
Holy shit.
Wow.
So in 3 weeks, basically like 2,200 theaters dropped it.
Wow.
Over the course of 3 weeks.
Damn.
So that's kind of, then again.
It's making no dough. You got to pull it, baby.
You got to drop it.
Got to give more screens to Shrek 4.
So this was a really random and interesting thing. Val Kilmer and Will Forte almost ended up being on CBS's hit series, The Amazing Race, in 2001.
2001?
2001. So, wait, that can't be right because it says, 2001, the start of it. So what it is in this, it credits Amazing Race.
Oh, okay, when it started.
2001.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was because of this film, they became good friends. Kilmer actually stayed at Forte's house for a few months while searching for a new house in L.A. And then at the same time, that's when Forte introduced him to The Amazing Race, like as a show. They watched it together. And they were going to apply to be a team, but then the last second had to change because of their schedules, conflict of interest.
Wow, that would be fucking weird.
Imagine that.
I know. It's like, that's so funny. They became good friends because of the movie, and then they're living together for like a few months. And it's like, dude, we should be on this show together.
Yeah, they watched
The Amazing Race.
Together,
yeah.
Bum around. Val Kilmer and Will Forte.
Oh, man.
I wonder if they still hang.
Oh, so this was a good
Probably
one.
Not, Mike.
So
Have you seen Val Kilmer?
Lee David Zlotloff, basically the creator of MacGyver, the original, felt that his legal right to make a film version of his own series was compromised because of this movie. So because of this movie, he felt that now, legally speaking, he can't make his own MacGyver because it's already been made, a mockery.
Well, they just made a TV show.
Yeah,
there's a reboot TV show on
I wonder
CBS.
if he would settle for the TV show. It was like, fuck.
I don't think it did. I think it got canceled after a season.
Oh yeah,
no one gives a fuck.
But his lawyer, when they were filming MacGruber, did send out a bunch of cease and desist letters, which they didn't do anything about, and nothing ever happened.
Really? Wow, he fought it that hard, huh?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Fucking bitch.
Your show was fucking whack, bro.
Your show's fucking whack.
Your show was whack. Columbo was better.
Whack. So
Columbo was better. What the fuck?
I've actually never seen any of Columbo.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. Keep going.
Columbo?
I've heard of it. I just don't know. What's
it was like a detective show. He was like a older like Portuguese guy, and he was like a wicked charismatic like Dick Tracy style.
Did he have a bed that came out of the wall?
No. And he would be like,
that's what I'm gonna do.
He would be like, he would like Tom Sawyer people, where he would be like, oh, is this how this works? Like, oh, you show me how this works. Oh, really? Is that how you do it? Like, he would talk people. Tom Sawyer would be like, I don't know how to paint this fence. Show me how to paint the fence. Mm-hmm. Oh, you paint the fence like this, and then you're painting his fence for him.
Yeah,
that's what Columbo was like. It was very like he used
How many fucking episodes of Columbo are you in?
Too many.
What the fuck? When the fuck were you watching Columbo?
Too many every night.
Every
night.
All
you
right,
think I'm playing Madden?
Next.
Next.
So Will Forte actually refused a body double for the controversial sex scene between him and Kristen Wiig.
A body double?
Really?
Yeah, he wanted to do it himself.
Show off that ass.
And another funny thing was when you're watching that scene, you can see that Kristen Wiig constantly keeps turning her head back and forth. It's because Will Forte was sweating all over her. He was actually dripping sweat. So because of it, that's why she's flipping back and forth.
It's hilarious.
Oh my god.
So into it. He is.
I'm going to spill it.
He's so good at it.
I'm going to spill it.
I'm going to spill it.
Oh, I'm going to shoot.
Oh, so I have to end it with this one because this is a good one.
Okay.
So the journal, because you made a note earlier, I feel really bad whoever actually had to do all that.
Yeah.
The journal, which contains the multiple pages of KFBR 392 Piper finds, was actually made by Forte himself while on set.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's just I think hilarious.
Yeah,
wow,
it sucks because MacGruber. This whole movie is such a a pet project for Will Forte.
So I guess
he was so heavily involved in the creation.
He must have not have had. Well, they had a decent amount. So the movie was filmed in 28 days, and there was only 2 extra days of like makeup footage or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So they definitely made it real quick. That's funny that he made it himself.
Yeah, see, they wanted to make a sequel to it. He says that, because I've heard they wanted to make a sequel to it. I think they were having trouble getting funding.
Yeah.
And right here's the latest article about it from IndieWire, saying that Will Forte wrote a filthy television sequel to MacGruber, but it won't go to network TV.
Maybe Netflix will pick it up.
I doubt it.
Wow, if this was actually a TV show, it'd be fucking hilarious. But it would obviously not be on like Fox.
Yeah.
Now we're all in a place where we could do it, and we got together and thought of some ideas and pitched them out. We're waiting to see if somebody's going to let us do it. We're just waiting for someone to let us go nuts. We're ready to go, is what he said.
No one's going to greenlight it because they're not going to make any money.
Well, if a streaming service picked it up, like Netflix is fucking crazy enough to do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix, you can tell over the years.
Is it enough of a cult classic?
I don't know.
Because even the reviews, like...
Yeah.
It doesn't have, like, it's not like it didn't make money, but still is, publicly loved.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. If it does happen, I'm definitely going to watch it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, jam on.
Yeah.
I mean, what? All right, let's get to the reviews, Tom.
All right.
Man.
The reviews are in. I'm going to do the bad one first. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Sick and disgusting. Do not waste time. May 22nd, 2010.
Oh, wow.
If you like...
Wait, what? May 22nd?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so he went and saw this in the theater and went home and literally reviewed this movie.
Right away.
When did it come out?
May 21st.
Wow. May 22nd, 2010.
Holy shit. All right, go.
If you like butts with celery stuck up them, then you would love this movie. Otherwise, it lacks any redeeming humor whatsoever. I stayed through it to make sure I did not miss anything that would redeem this movie, and nothing ever happened. The attempted humor was very lacking, and nothing does seem very funny at all. There are few stars in this, which really makes me wonder why they are so hard up as to have taking a role in this garbage. Sure, there are those that say disregard the haters! ! I do not hate this movie. I just see no reason to waste one's time watching it. The previews show only excerpts that appear to make the movie funny, but they are so off base, it is a total waste of time and total waste of a movie. Do not take any kids to see this, else you will be embarrassed.
It's rated R, so why would you take kids?
And would have to walk out of the disgusting topics like the upper decker in quotation marks. They refer to and think it is funny, crapping in the toilet water reserve rather than the toilet bowl. How funny is that? 3 exclamation points. Also, killing all his team and then making another funny moment about that? MacGruber's only apparent skill is ripping out a person's throat. And they show several of him doing so. Of course, there are those of you who that have nothing better to do and will enjoy this movie. For those of you that do, I feel sorry for you, as there is much more to life than this crap. Bob.
Wow. Well, Bob's a fucking sourpuss.
Thanks, Bob.
Bob's definitely like a 50-year-old guy.
Oh, yeah. How crude.
There's no fucking way.
I love that. I love it, dude. I love these reviews that are on here from years ago. These people went and saw the movie, came home, and were like, clickety clack, clack, clickety clack. You know? Oh, it's great.
He can take his fucking opinion shove up his ass.
All right, here's a good one. 8 out of 10. Trashy at times, but almost always funny. May 22nd, 2010. Wow. Seeing as there are only 14 reviews at the time of writing this, I decided to add my say. Most importantly, this movie needs to be viewed as it is intended. It is a parody of what I'll dub as the 80s action subgenre. Parodies have to be measured on a separate scale. In my opinion, they're generally silly movies with goofy characters, ridiculous plots, and a few cringe-worthy moments. They are this way because of their nature. They exist to poke fun at prior works or themes. The good parodies are really enjoyable, and I classify MacGruber as a good parody. I saw this at my local theater last night, and while there weren't many other viewers... That's funny. While there weren't many viewers, this was an almost steady stream of laughs throughout the movie. MacGruber picks up fast and lays out the comedy. There weren't any lapses where I was checking my watch. However, to enjoy this movie, you need to be able to stomach some raunch. More than once, I instinctively put my hand over my eyes, shaking my head in somewhat disbelief that they went there, in quotation marks. However, at each of these times, I was still laughing and was much of the audience. This movie pushes the limits, but if you can handle it, you'll come out with a smile on your face and chuckle as you think back on the ridiculousness of it all.
That's a good review.
Yeah. Pretty honest.
Yeah, no.
Pretty right on the money.
Yeah. Because I think, out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10 might be a little... I don't know. It's a pretty funny movie.
Yeah. It's a very funny movie.
Yeah, like, this movie makes you laugh, man.
Yeah.
It's tough, too, because, when you think about, when you watch comedies, it is interesting to rewatch a movie, and then, if you haven't seen it in a while and you used to love it, and then, you remember laughing throughout it, and then you watch it, and you're like, oh, it was good, but I only actually laughed, nowadays 3 times instead of, 7.
Yeah.
But this movie, it's still... it's still the parts that are funny are still fucking funny.
Yeah, Will Forte's performances.
Yeah.
I guess you have to like him. I guess if you didn't like him for whatever reason.
You do. I think you do.
If he irked you for something. If he was that actor for you, I could see why you would hate this movie.
hate this movie.
And you definitely, it's young male orientated. I guess.
Oh, for sure.
Between
the ages of 18 and 34.
Right. But for what it is, it's fucking funny, man.
Oh, dude.
I think it's way funnier and enjoyable than what the general consensus is about it. I feel like this movie, there's other shitty comedies out there that they're shitty and supposed to be cringing over the top, but more people would say is enjoyable than this. I don't know. I just feel like this movie didn't get the respect it truly deserves.
No, I want to look up.
It's got a 5.5 out of 10. On IMDb, it's got a 43 Metascore.
Not the best.
Not the best at all. User reviews.
But most cult movies, they're not well received. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, even just on this section for IMDb, it says more like this, right? There's Hot Rod, 6.7. Popstar, 6.7. Which, Hot Rod was funny.
Mm-hmm. I liked Hot Rod a lot.
Popstar,
Yeah,
Walk Hard is only got a 6.8. I think that fucking movie's hilarious.
See, I don't even think they should do a sequel. I think they should just leave it with it.
If they do it right,
show would be cool.
Yeah,
show
and
could
also,
be funny.
like many things, you have to have the original people involved.
Yeah,
and it seems like it's going to be the original people.
I just don't want to turn in a show would be good because I feel like that would be better to stretch it out. But like a movie, I'm afraid it would fall victim to like Super Troopers 2.
Yeah.
Where it's been so long and then you finally get it. And then it's like, okay, when they're writing the script, it's like, okay, we're going to have to tip our hat to this, that, and the other thing because that's what everyone laughed at. And then, then we're going to have to make up our own stuff. And it's like, I don't know. It doesn't have the same punch.
Yeah.
Like to compare it to like, I typed in, this is IMDb's top 25 comedies of the 2010 to 2018. And number 1 is This Is the End. Number 2 is Neighbors. Number 3 is 21 Jump Street.
Neighbors?
Yeah. According to the IMDb score.
Like, This Is the End is hilarious, but Neighbors?
Yeah, I mean, Hot Tub Time Machine is number 9.
Hot Tub Time Machine was fun.
That came out in 2010 too. The Other Guys, that's number 5. That came out in 2010. Sausage Party, number 15. Yeah, I mean...
Sausage Party, I don't know. Sausage Party was pretty funny, but...
God, comedies have, it's for the past almost decade now, the 2010 to 2019, comedies aren't really...
Yeah.
I don't think there's as many classics as other decades.
No.
I mean, This Is the End is an easy yes.
You know why?
Like in terms
I think you could...
This
is the end is very funny.
Because of the whole... How everything is so, as we always reference, PC.
Yeah.
It's a scary time. Even comics and
locked
stuff
down.
say it. Comics, like, even right now, is a tough time.
Yeah.
It's also very, like, unlike, like The Hangover, which is the most successful comedy of all time, is such a rare thing for comedies.
Yeah.
Comedies aren't blockbusters, and nowadays it's mostly just blockbusters.
Yeah.
Right.
They're
not going to make a $40 million comedy and only make $20 million off of it.
Right.
Why would they give 40 for that when they can give 200 to Venom?
Yeah.
And let Venom make 800.
Right.
Right. So
for dazzling
comedies
effects.
is down right now.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's got to be like indie. Like that's why a lot of like comedy indie movies are big. Like what's the one with fucking Camille Nanjiani? The Big Sick.
A good one. Yeah, The Big
like
Sick.
that's but that's like more of like a dramedy. I feel like dramedies right now are bigger than comedies.
Yeah. Well, plus because the whole culture too, especially younger culture, is like a very dark humor.
Like once upon a time, you couldn't make movies like Avengers, right?
No,
you couldn't make those movies.
This wasn't possible
in the 70s and the 80s, even the 90s. It'd be like you're pushing it.
Yeah,
like the technology can only handle so much.
Yeah. So
now that the technological advances have opened up those doorways,
and
you can make movies like Venom. Venom will just make $800 million because Venom is so well done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
It only needs like 3 laughable moments. It's just got to look fancy up there. The fucking Asians will dump money into it.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I mean? It's just the Asian market is really what changed in the last decade.
Right, right.
China opening their doors.
That's the thing too. Is movies can just like you said stand on its own legs of just really good special effects. They could have a shit story, half decent actor, and amazing special effects, and it will rake in tons.
And then if you go back in time and you look at movies like The Breakfast Club or like Jaws or like Blues Brothers, these movies that can't rely on effects and like big budget actors and shit like that. You had to come up with original, well written content in order to get likes. You know what I mean? Like that's what you had to do.
Yeah.
I wonder too if like the comedies will be a resurgence when there's a new up and coming like comedic crew. Because like Seth Rogen took over.
That's true.
There really hasn't been one.
There hasn't been one, so I'm wondering if there'll be.
Superbad. What year was Superbad?
2008.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. So maybe there'll be someone up and coming that will kind of get that ball rolling, and then there'll be a spurt of movies.
Yeah, it's been a while since
like the Workaholics guys. I thought that maybe they would go on.
Yeah, but only one of them is a really
only one has really taken off. Adam Devine,
because Blake doesn't. I don't even know. But Blake really tries. I mean, he's pretty going to be typecasted.
No, yeah,
and then Anders, I mean, he's done stuff too, but more serious.
Yeah, I think he has a sitcom coming out this fall.
Yeah.
And then Kyle Newchek, Carl, he just directed.
Kyle Newchek?
Huh?
Kyle Newchek? The fullback?
No. Kyle Newchek, the fucking director of
Workaholics. He's done stuff. He's
the director of Murder Mystery with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
He's a working director. I don't know. Yeah, I thought they would take off after Workaholics. It hasn't really happened. Their movie I thought was funny, but nothing that really broke ground.
Yeah. Pineapple Express was really funny. What year was that? That was 2008 too, right? Or 2007?
I think it's like, is that Yeah, is that 2008?
I think we were still in high school when that came out.
I'd be interested, honestly, to even do early if we looked at all the movies affiliated with like Seth Rogen and all those people, even Paul Rudd and that universe. I feel like that stretches farther than like a lot of people in general.
It does, because
like Adam Sandler, I don't think stretches as far as their stuff does.
Oh, I don't know. Adam Sandler was long.
Yeah.
From like 1994 with Happy Gilmore up until the mid to late 2000s. That's like a 15-year stretch.
Yeah, but Billy Madison was before Happy Gilmore.
I think that were they the same year? Hold on, Billy. Get the fuck out of here.
I thought Billy Madison.
That's 95.
Like 40-year-old. I mean,
it's 95.
Happy Gilmore was 98.
Yeah, because
no, like, Happy Gilmore I think was 94. 96. Okay. So was Billy Madison first? Happy Gilmore second. What happened?
I think the fuse blew.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. One light over there went off.
Yeah. Can you open that?
I heard it flick too.
Oh, that's where I thought there was a light over here that just went off.
Open that. Hold on, people. Tom, keep them company.
All right, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Just doing electrician work.
We're back.
Sweating over here, dude.
But yeah, comedy. I think comedy is going to take a real resurgence once we get a new group of guys. It's pretty much what it is. Because the last big group was obviously the Seth Rogen guys.
Yep.
You know, that's kind of waning down. But I think Seth Rogen right now, he's a good producer. I mean, Good Boys was directed by, produced by Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
So he's still got his hands in it.
Or just the culture. The culture shift has to happen where people want more comedies and there's people out there that are willing to put.
But everybody right now, like the general consensus wants for the last at least 2 years was political comedy.
Yeah.
You know, that's why Alec Baldwin was so big as Trump, because like that's all like political.
It's either fucking superhero movies. Dude, it's either superhero movies or like fucking like edgy, like pushing like dramas, like A Star Is Born
or Moonlight.
Yeah. Like where it's like
pushing agendas about
real on the edge of like making you cry. Like, you know.
So we'll see. Comedies, they'll research.
Or those fucking Bohemian Rhapsody, the fucking Elton John movie, like the epic fucking movies about things from.
Like, what's the next? Like, when are they gonna do a Kiss one? You know, every rock band will have a movie. You know, they already did a Motley Crue one, but that's a Netflix movie. You know, like everyone. Like Kiss is gonna do one. Fucking Led Zeppelin. When's that?
That could be the new thing, the new superhero stretch.
Yeah.
You know,
the fucking shared world universe of rock star movies.
Yeah.
Is that Wu-Tang show that's coming on Hulu?
No.
Really?
You didn't see that?
Oh, I heard about it, but I haven't seen details.
It looks halfway decent, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see. This movie gonna join the collection? Can we all say it? 1, 2, 3?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I'll have to say maybe. We'll have to check back in next week.
Yeah. Cliffhanger.
Well, I mean, obviously for me it's in because I came. I picked it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you said it, I was like, okay, that's an automatic yes.
That's a 3 yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of the funniest movies I've seen in a decade. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I felt like I want, because whenever I think of the movie too, like we mentioned, it's just, I don't feel like it gets the respect it deserves.
Well, if Orange County's on our shelf,
yeah,
our movie collection shelf, MacGruber's on there.
Oh yeah, well that's what I mean. And I don't know. I feel like there's other movies that would make this shelf that I think this is a funnier movie. It's like too bad.
Yeah.
The people that I have referred it to, like Holland. When Zanasco saw it, he fucking loved it and thought it was hilarious. And then he told his sister Marisha, and she watched it, same thing. And also because she thought it was funny to see Val Kilmer in it, you know.
I mean, it's still a movie we quote.
Yeah. Fucking shoot. The Fill Me Up thing was funny because Zanasco, I forget who it was. Zanasco had like sex with some girl back in the day, and I think she had seen MacGruber or like knew about the Fill Me Up, or maybe just happened to say it. But like when he was fucking her, she like was like, "Yeah, fill me up" or something. And this was like the same time that we had seen the movie, so it was like the funniest thing ever.
Jesus.
And fucking, I wonder if. Well, no.
Did he shoot?
I think he might have.
I
hope so.
I don't know. I wonder if Shooting Ropes was 100%, or I wonder if Shooting Ropes was like a build off of this.
Shooting Ropes. Oh, what is that from? Fuck. No,
That's why
I think that's earlier than that.
It could be.
I don't know. Where is the origin of shooting Rose?
I don't know.
I'm afraid to Google it. All right, yeah. For me, it's a yes. It's one of my favorite comedies.
Yes.
Yeah, Tom's a yes. What do you guys give this movie out of 10? No, out of 5. Sorry, is our rating?
Oh, out of 5?
Out of 5 diamonds.
Is that it?
No.
5 diamonds.
5 stars.
It's tough out of 5 because I feel like I want to give it more than a 3.5 because I feel like a 3.5 is a little bit low, but then a 4 out of 5 I feel like might be like, well, it's an 80. I guess that's fair. Yeah, I guess I'd go with a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, mine's a 4. That's what I was
4 out of 5. Yeah.
It's like an 8.
Yeah.
But it's like a solid 8.
Yeah.
I give it. Yeah.
I feel like
it's a misunderstood 8.
Even when like rewatching it, like I'd seen it a million times. Even tonight, I feel like when you do revisit a movie, I feel like every time you watch it, you start laughing. Sometimes you can start laughing less and less at things.
Yeah.
And then it's like, goes from like 10 things to 5 to 2 to 1. With this movie, all the things I laughed about are still good. And I feel like there's not like an overwhelming amount of filler or like awkward parts or like, parts that are just like really cringeworthy. Like it doesn't get weighed down.
No, it's definitely enjoyable like for the whole thing.
Yeah. And being an hour and a half is perfect.
And it's short and sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, like the breakup of it is very simple. Yeah. They go, they tell you what happens. They go after him. They, they try to get MacGruber. MacGruber does it. They chase him, and that's about it. Gets him.
Short and sweet, baby.
Hell yeah.
Unlike this podcast.
Yeah.
We're almost at an hour and 17.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
No, sorry, almost at an hour and 18.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
So if we talk for 12 more minutes, it's just as long as the movie.
Wow.
Well, we do love MacGruber.
We do. It's been fun, guys.
It's been fun.
I can't wait to see what Tom picks next week.
Yeah. Great group of guys.
Can't wait to see you pick, buddy.
Oh, you're going to love it.
I hope so.
It's going to be long and very serious tone.
No.
I'm going to take everything back down a couple notches.
Great.
I am
Sam.
Sam.
We'll just talk things out.
We'll see.
In a nice, calm, nice way. The Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, okay. Get the fuck out of here.
Eat, love, pray.
No. Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
Matrix 3.
Oh god. We just watched that. You fell asleep during it.
I actually have no idea what I'm going to pick next week.
All right. Luckily for you, you have a whole week.
I have no idea.
I
don't even have like a list in my head of movies where I'm like, these movies have to be.
It'll come to you.
Yeah. Well, that's why with MacGruber, the way it came to me was like I was going through that list.
We got the
just
draft
to watch
next week,
else.
so I'm like super worried because I haven't done a single mock draft or anything at all. I'm fucking so unprepared.
Last night was
as soon as this is over. Actually, no, fuck it. I'm gonna sign up for one right now.
Yeah, last night was the first time I was like,
I'm so unprepared.
And it's funny. I did the mock draft, and then I go to draft, and then it was funny. I could have taken Ezekiel Elliott, but then I was like, oh, I'll just take him. This is a mock, but I was like, no, I have to act like this is my real draft. And I was like, fuck. So I didn't take him. I think I took.
What pick do I have? 4.
It fucking auto did it for me. So
3.
I took Dalvin Cook from Minnesota.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The first round?
No, maybe not him. Maybe it was someone else. It was someone right behind him.
He's going in like the second or third.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
I'm going to choose Gronk.
He could be back.
Yeah, what the
Skinny
fuck?
Gronk.
Like Alex.
Take Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon.
Well, why not? He's a good third wide receiver.
Mm.
He could easily be your first wide receiver if you go. If everything went right, he's your first.
I was gonna say in leagues right now,
but not my third pick overall. That's what I'm talking about.
You pick him like the 7th.
Because in leagues, he'll be like one of those picks where people will either take him like wicked early because they like.
Well, someone will probably reach for him.
Yeah,
like
reach.
Fucking Alex.
They'll get reached. Yeah,
someone will.
So who's not in it? Should we just end this podcast right now?
Oh yeah,
we're talking about the goddamn draft here.
What? Oh shit! This is still going.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Until next week.
See you next week for Tom's.
You don't get to hear any of this,
baby.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.